Hi, I'm Cersei,
I'm Angel.
and you're watching Twincast.
Twincast is a podcast about twin sisters bonding over horror media.
Today is our first episode, and we are going to discuss
why we like horror in video games and movies.
I am a variety Twitch streamer. I primarily play horror games, and I also like to cosplay.
It wouldn't be in here, right?
Open the fuck! Just open the door! Fuck you! Bitch! Hello! So I studied film and video production as well as film and television writing. I've always been drawn to the horror genre. I like to make my own short horror films as well as dark experimental films.
Growing up, we were always exposed to horror movies on TV because it was our dad's favorite. We grew up playing games such as Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Fatal Frame, Parasite Eve, Dino Crisis. But, we grew apart, and I didn't really play horror games by myself until I started streaming in 2014. My stream was Outlast, and then I played like Daylight, Slenderman, started playing on PC, and discovered my love for indie horror games, particularly foreign horror games. American Mickey Alice as well. Definitely on my top 10.
Was originally drawn to Asian horror films because I thought the visuals and the themes were things I identified with. In high school, I didn't really fit in. I didn't actually really talk at all. And then from there, I just really loved writing metaphors for horror. And that just comes from me not really talking that much. I had to find other ways to express myself.
What are your favorite horror video games?
Right now was probably White Day. It's a Korean horror game. I also really like Dreadout, Detention, Home Sweet Home. Any game that has urban legends, folklore, mythology, that's linear and have puzzles, presenting a story in unique ways. Give us a taste of that culture.
Started out with Silent Hill. I haven't actually been playing games. Cersei's more of the gamer and I'm more of films. The Last of Us, I think that would probably be my favorite.
I also like The Last of Us. It's my second most favorite game. And we were also talking earlier that we both love Evil Within and Until Dawn.
What are your favorite horror movies?
Growing up, I used to like horror movies. I don't really watch them now, like she said. I just don't watch much lately. Growing up, I really liked Dark Water, and we're talking about the Asian films. We're not talking about the American adaptation. But I liked Dark Water, I liked Memento Mori, Tale of Two Sisters, Let the Right One In.
So my favorite horror film is Midsommar. I really identify with the protagonist because she suffers from anxiety, but also it's a metaphor for breakup, and I just really love my metaphors in horror films. To say a top 3, I also would say Dark Water, 2002 Japanese version, as well as this British film that's in Persian, originally premiered in 2016 at the Sundance Film Festival, Under the Shadow.
What was the first horror film that resonated with you growing up?
Sixth Sense was one of my favorites growing up, and I guess any horror film that has spirits or paranormal in it.
Sixth Sense was that film for me too. I remember going to the theater to watch it with my family and coming home and not being able to turn the light off.
What is the scariest game you've played?
In terms of jump scare, probably Daylight. I'm gonna go with any hide and seek game because of the sound design.
When we were younger, Fatal Frame series, at the time I remember being really scared and wanting to show my friends.
Fatal Frame was definitely one. First, Dreadout, when ghosts randomly appeared. I remember raging out a lot.
Shit!
What horror projects are you working on? What are your plans for this channel?
I'm currently working on a co-writing project with a former instructor and what we want to do for this channel. I'd like Cersei to stream games that we played in our childhood.
Right now, I'm just playing a bunch of horror games on my Twitch channel. Currently playing through the Resident Evil series. For my YouTube channel, I'm uploading indie and pixel horror games.
You want a cookie? Oh, awesome! I'm starving because all I ate was a dead fish earlier.
I would like to do playthroughs of classic horror games. Someday, I would like to make my own horror game. Maybe like a pixel RPG maker or something. Dresswell would do the programming and we just need an artist, pretty much. Another thing I would like to do is possibly talk about Filipino folklore or other Asian cultures, horror and creatures and mythology and urban legends and things like that. Or just comment down below
Yeah,
if you
comment
guys
down
have
below.
any suggestions for this channel. And we'll also have our social links in the description below as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.
Bye!